exciting, dude. He forechecked that puck. He tracked it down. He made a great play.
That's one of the best passes I've seen him make.
The two
off
of them,
the wall and into Cowan. That's what you want. I know those are hard passes to make.
Yeah.
That's the threat that I wish Tavares was more of.
Yeah, and listen, he made a pass out of his own end through his legs on the Robertson goal. Also, Cowan found Tavares. He walked it up top and went back across the grain, across the seam to Tavares. I was like, geez, that's the first time I can remember Tavares and someone kind of having a little thing going since Marner was on his line 7 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, and the elephant in the room is that looks like Willie Nylander is going to play tonight, and Nick Robertson is not coming off the top line.
So let's
big elephant.
You guys want to hear Ruby on Cowan or Robertson?
Cowan, let's do Cowan.
Yeah, he had a hell of a game tonight. Just the way he hung on the pucks and made plays and competed on the puck and his stick details. He had a lot of good things tonight. He was a really good player tonight for us.
Hell of a game.
He's got an engine too.
I mean, that's Ruby doesn't say.
You've heard me say that on a couple players. He's got this motor, I think, that will keep him going.
Yeah,
and it's just
catch and shoot.
It's the youthful enthusiasm. It's just all of it. It's needed right now on a team that sometimes has difficulty finding some emotion.
There you go. Great, tracks it down for Tavares and fix his spot.
It's a great shot.
Wouldn't say that's the finest highlight clip for Drysdale.
No.
It's a great shot, though.
It's a great shot.
Right under the
Like
bar.
that's how you become one of the greatest scoring junior threats, in the last 100 years.
So I wrote my article today. If you're catching up on the Leafs, Cowan is a guy that looks like he could do it now. I said, I want to see him get some opportunity. And I said, I think he could be a guy that this year can get up to 40 points, 30, 40 point window. And I said, but for that to happen, he'll need to get on the power play. Morning skate today. Riley, Matthews, Cowan, Nylander, Tavares is the top unit. And he's the perfect fit. He can track down pucks on rebounds because he's tenacious. He can see the ice a little bit more. It's a big ask.
He passes
the puck and almost defaults to that sometimes. So I think it's a great fit. You put Nyes out there with Michelli, Domi, Robertson, and the other one with OEL up top. Give him a run, man. And speaking of give him a run, Nick Robertson, who you mentioned, 5 points in his last 4 games. Since Craig Simpson came on this show.
Another Simmer shout out, but
Simmer came on here and said, if you're so afraid of him going somewhere and lighting it up, give him a chance. Just at least confirm that he can't do it.
To quote the great Eddie, just give me a chance.
Give him a chance. He's taking advantage.
Give me a chance.
And now, all right, let's get to Craig Ruby on Nick Robertson.
I think, Robbie, it's effort, right? If you look back and before he scored that goal, he had 2 big blocks in our zone. Just his speed and his shot are dangerous, obviously, but his work ethic drives everything for me with him. He had good puck touches.
Now it's Robbie.
Robbie's in.
Didn't he always call him Robbie?
I don't know.
A lot of
I have
Nick,
no idea. That's the first I've heard of it.
Yeah,
Maybe he's warming up to him because I don't think he's a.
Maybe we just didn't
He
play
was-
Nick Nick Robertson clips.
In the past, he's portrayed not being the biggest fan of Nick Robertson. You think he's warming up to him?
Shoot it in the net and win some games, right? They're 3-1 since Robertson's been there. I think that probably helps.
I think on a team that we've talked about in here multiple times that lacks maybe some jam, some energy, I think when you throw him over the boards, regardless of what you want to say about him, he's trying out there.
Yeah.
He looks like he's skating fast. He's trying to run into people. If the puck lands on his stick in the sweet spot, you know what can happen. So you
I
get
just
it.
wonder if he doesn't feel the desperation of I'm going to play 12 minutes. I have to get my goals right now. If he's playing more, if maybe he can make the odd pass too and look up a little bit and relax.
All right, some skill in Cowan and Robertson and also Sammy Blaze.
I like this guy way too much. I know he's been in the league. I know I've seen him play hockey before, but 2 games, 10 hits, goal, assist.
Oh, he's
puck.
that's the one that Ruby remembered, I think, in St. Louis.
Yeah, he made a pass to Domi. He got a stretch pass from the D zone. He one-touched it out to the wall to Domi, who was streaking and hit Yarncroc back door. And it's like, that's a NHL one-touch to a streaking teammate.
Yeah.
And his hits hurt guys. He's not doing the, Nick Robertson's actually 5th on the team in hits per game over the past 2 years. That's not the same hit as what Sammy Blais doing. So I like him. Skates better than I thought he did.
So interesting. If you look at the lines there on your lineup, that they had McMahon not in the lineup tonight. They asked Berube about that at practice, and he said, "Nah, it's not for sure. Like I got to make some decisions tonight
So
before
right
the
now,
game
Blais
starts."
and Domi in your arm crossed.
Yeah, but I don't know what the decisions are. Maybe it's Nylander, but Nylander said he's good to go.
I think he's good to go.
So
Yeah, they'll probably take out Michelli.
Oh, do you think they will?
Yeah.
Jelly, eh?
Yeah. I don't think he's getting his nose dirty enough. He's not getting into areas. He hasn't progressed like a Cowan or a Robertson right now, and I think he needs a night off.
What's really fun for this group is, Lawton is coming back probably this week. Lorentz is coming back probably this week. Nylander's back tonight. Real competition to stay in the lineup. And you're going to see guys like Bobby McMahon come out. Now, McMahon has 0 points in his last 8 games. And that's in a spot where they've put him up in the top 2 lines and said, this is your opportunity. I compared it in business. There's something called the Peter Principle, where everyone gets promoted up to a job where they're over or underqualified for, and that's where they stay. They did that with McMahon, AHL, NHL. They kept promoting him. And that top line, it's pretty clear he's not that guy, is he? He's not a 19, 20-minute a night forward. So now you can say, okay, we can correct that, which you can't do in business, and say, put him back down.
These skilled guys,
good parallel, bud.
Thank you.
Wherever they come from, and Michelli, you need power play, and that's where Cowan, they're hoping, will be another shot of confidence for him. But we said this even when we first heard about Michelli being traded. Where do you think Willie Nylander's coming off on a power play that you're going to go then and get some points here? You're going to have to score 15, 20 goals, 5-on-5. And that ain't easy, right? You look at Austin, one of the best shooters in the world, and he just had his first 5-on-5 goal, did he not? Or
No, second.
second?
Yeah.
Okay. It's hard.
Yeah.
And he's been one of the best at it. I think he had his 300th Saturday night, which is the most in history. But he's battling hard still. I mean, it's hard for these guys to come in and produce if you're not getting power play time.
Well,
and Robertson's battled too, and he's been managing 15 goals.
Do you want to hear what Berube has to say about McMahon? Because he talked about McMahon today at the morning skate. What do you hear? Or do you care? Yeah?
I do care.
Okay, let's go to clip 8.
Well, for me, from Bobby, I saw early on, I saw the player I wanted to see, I thought he was very aggressive. He was physical, winning his battles and doing things like that and getting scoring opportunities. I thought it's dipped off a little bit. So it's just about a mindset for me with him. He's playing a little too safe at times, and he needs to play more aggressively and do what we need out of him,
What's hard for McMahon is Berube has a clear picture of what he